I'm Noluthando, also known as the advocate of self-love. Welcome to Beaumovation, where beauty meets motivation. This is our very last episode of the season. The season had the title, The Power of Identity, and we met and got introduced to different individuals from different backgrounds, across different ages, coming from different industries, who unpacked and shared with us how they cultivated an identity that works for them. What I would like to do in this episode is to really summarize and give you some words of encouragement. We met the likes of Tulu Peters, we met Rati Mabitsela, we met Thandeka Mgomezulu, we met Lorraine Koza, different individuals, just to name a few. And all of them shared a couple of things that were quite common. One of the things that I would like to share, I'm actually going to share 4 nuggets or 4 principles. And one of the very first ones I'd like to share is have or make a decision. Make a decision on who you want to be. Make a decision about what you want. And remember, decisions do not need resources. Making a decision does not need money. Making a decision does not need for you to have anything tangible. It's all about mindset. Most of the guests, if not all of the guests that were on the Beaumovation chair, all shared that they made a decision. They decided that they want to go into business. They decided that they want to take their power back from their abuser. They wanted to take their power back from the person who assaulted them. They wanted to do something about a certain thing that they did not like with themselves or within themselves. It all starts with a decision, because once you make a decision, you are actually going to create or make a shift that even you cannot see. Sometimes when we think about elevating, being successful or progressing, we want to see something tangible. And it often doesn't start with something that is tangible. It starts with the things that are inside of us. So making a decision moves you from a point of wherever it is that you were to a certain level. Yes, you may not see it, but for the mere fact that you've made a decision, it's going to direct your choices. It's going to direct how you go, how you move, who you talk to, who you don't want to talk to. So wherever you are, in whatever it is that you want to do, in whichever way you want to change your identity, make a decision. Number 2, most of the guests that were on this chair shared that they cultivated or they groomed or sculpted themselves. If you want to see yourself on a global scale or on a global stage discussing politics, do the right thing. Go and either learn or take up a course or take up a degree, whatever it is that you can do within your capacity to groom yourself towards that thing. Sculpt and groom yourself. If it's about your body, you not liking your body, if it's about the life that you live, the home that you have, start with what you have. Start with where you are. Sculpt and groom yourself. Take yourself seriously. Do things that you know are going to elevate you. Do things that you know are going to improve you. We heard Thandeka saying that she started her business in 2013 from scratch. You can start from where you are. And I know that it's not always easy. I know it's not easy at all, because you tend to, and this is just human practice or human behavior, you tend to compare yourself with people that have done it like years before you, or people that have solidified their marketplace, or they have, been able to secure their niche. Just start. Sculpt and groom yourself. Whether it is something physical about your body, whether it is something about where you want to see yourself, start by sculpting and grooming yourself. The third thing, invest in yourself. Invest in the person you want to become. Whether it is going to the gym. Vinolia, who is the fitness trainer and bodybuilder, she said that she just started going to the gym because she did not like how small she was. She didn't like how petite she was. She wanted to have a bit of muscle on her body, and she started going to the gym. It's all about investment. Investment in education, investment in eating healthy, investment, even if you want to improve how your makeup actually looks, invest in good makeup brushes. Yes, it seems small, it seems petty, but those are the things that accumulate in you becoming the person you envision yourself to be. Those are the things that make up the identity that you want to assume. The person that you want to be is not going to miraculously show up at the door and you're going to wear their skin. You're going to wear his muscles, or you're going to wear her pretty face, or you're going to wear the jacket or the graduation gown that she has. You have to sculpt and build that person. You have to be the one to build those muscles. You have to be the one to trim down that body if it is weight loss you are after. Invest in yourself. Investing in yourself is small things, medium things, big things. Investing in the identity that you want to assume starts with you just making a choice that you're not going to overeat. You're going to just take food that is enough, a portion that is enough. Invest in yourself. Lastly, which is the fourth one, love yourself. I'm sure you sensed it with all the guests that were on the chair. They had a regard for themselves. They had a sense of knowing that they are somebody. Yes, they are not where they want to be. Yes, they are not who they would like to be. But fact is, with who they are today, they appreciate and they embrace that. It's not always easy. Everyone, including myself, you can suffer or you can have bad days where you just don't think that you're adequate, you are enough, you are capable. But whenever you get a chance, love on yourself. Whenever you get a chance, pour into yourself. Whenever you get a chance, take time for yourself. Because everything that is around us as human beings is meant to take away from us. It is meant to consume. It is meant to devour. So you need to work a system that helps you to pour into yourself, that helps you to love yourself with all your scars, with all your imperfections. Life is designed, in my view and in my opinion in any case, life is designed to take away from us. Life is designed to press us down. You need to develop a system that will protect you from all the things that life wants to take from you. We heard Lorraine. Lorraine said that after you faced an unfortunate circumstance where you've either been abused or assaulted or whatever the case may be, you need to make a decision right there and there that it stops where your abuser, it stops with what your abuser did. Yes, you did it. Yes, you raped me. Yes, you kidnapped me. Yes, you took from me. Yes, you rejected me. But it stops right there. And from that point on, you pour into yourself. You love on yourself. You appreciate yourself, because without you, there's nothing. Without you, there is nothing. And when I say without you, there's nothing, I mean that you can have all these things, but without your health, without you being okay, it becomes meaningless. You can work tirelessly, slaving away to achieve A, B, C, and D, to pay off your debt. But even with those things in place, without you being okay, without you being mentally okay, without you feeling love for yourself, without you feeling secure in your own skin, it becomes nothing. It becomes meaningless. So add meaning into your own life by loving yourself. Add meaning into all these things that you are working hard to achieve, working hard to get, by making sure that you are fine. I recall when my late mom was diagnosed with cancer and the disease was starting to ravage her body. I used to joke around with her and I used to say to her, I'm sure if I were to give you 7 million, you know, because I was trying to cheer up. I'd be like, you'll come back to life, or you'll spring up, or you'll just feel, just a push. And she was like, no amount of money, no amount of anything right now can make me feel good or feel better. I just want to be okay inside my body. And that's when I realized that we could chase all these things, but if your health, if your mental state, if your emotional state is not okay, it becomes meaningless. Take care of yourself. If you have a chronic illness, manage it. Take your medication, exercise, listen to the doctor. If you have a condition that brings a form of, limits, some certain limits, or it brings some disability, just try as much as you possibly can, if you can, to find ways to make your life easier. Pour into yourself, because without you, there is nothing. You can work hard, accumulate 10 million rands, $10 million. Without you, you laying in bed, not being able to enjoy, not being able to do anything, that 10 million rand is nothing for you. Because I would like to believe that you worked hard so that you can enjoy, so that you can reap the rewards. So without you, there is nothing. Make a decision. Sculpt and prune the person you want to be. Invest in yourself. Love and pour into yourself. Those are the 4 nuggets, the 4 principles that I got from each of our guests. And I hope you take away everything that you watched, that you learned, and you put it into practice. Because I always say, motivation is not perfume. Motivation is not a luxury perfume that you can pour today and it will still be smelling, or you still have the scent on your clothes 2 weeks or 3 weeks later. Motivation means right then, right now, as you're watching, as you're listening, you make a decision. That's how you propel yourself. That's how you elevate yourself. If you think that you're going to sit and watch a motivational video and then think that, oh, I'll remember after 3 days, 4 days, life gets in the way. The things that are in the system of the world are there to make you forget. You're going to listen to a motivational video or go out there to a motivational conference. By the time you drive on the freeway, someone is already selling you something that by the time you get home, you've forgotten that you watched the motivational video. You now want to stress about buying or being the thing that you saw on a billboard. When I say that life is designed, or the world system rather, the world system is designed to take away from you. That's what I mean. So it has to be up to you. It has to be up to you to actually decide. So when you're watching this content, when you're watching these videos, make a decision right there and then to say, from now on, as I get up from this chair, I'm going to take care of my heart. I'm going to take care of my body. I'm going to get that degree. I'm going to build my children a home. And you will never, ever, ever, ever see the whole way through. When I leave the studio and I'm heading back home, in my mind, I can only visualize getting back home. But I do not know what I'm going to meet along the way. I do not know what I'm going to see along the way. I do not even know what I'm going to come across as I walk out this door of the studio. So to try and work out the formula is not something that you should stress yourself about. Hold on to your vision. Hold on to the vision and take it each day as it comes. But you taking it each day as it comes, the pillars of you taking it each day as it comes are the decision, the sculpting and pruning, the investing in yourself, and the loving yourself. Those then become the pillars of this thing that you are building. They become the pillars of this person that you are building. The person that you are building is there. The person you want to become exists. He may not exist today because you are in the process of manifesting that person. But fact is that person exists. We always talk and think of God and say that God is omnipotent and omnipresent, which means he exists in the past, in the present, and in the future. You have that quality yourself. You can be the person you envision yourself to be today. It's going to take your actions, your decisions, your investments in yourself. The time has come for you to rise up. You cannot always be looking at people, celebrities, I don't know, influencers, and thinking, oh my goodness, God has done an amazing job in this person's life, and you forget your own life. This is the reason why I do what I do. Because each and every human being that is born of a womb, a natural womb, has a purpose. And so many people have forgotten what their purpose is, because the world system has made sure that they come across trauma, heartache, disappointment, rejection. Those are the things that are created, designed in the system to make you forget. Things that you even have committed yourself, right? Because we also have to take accountability. But the person that you're supposed to be still exists. It's all going to be up to you. If you're tired of clapping for other people, if you're tired of looking at other people's lives and not coming from a place of envy, no, coming from a place of inspiration to say, if Noluthando could push YouTube for almost 11 years and not give up, why am I giving up on my honors? Why am I giving up on obtaining my master's? Why am I giving up on this baby that I've asked God for? You don't give up. As long as you still have breath in your lungs, you don't give up. The game is not giving up. The game is playing and keep getting better and better and better and better until preparation meets the moment. And that's when people will say you're lucky. When this happens, they'll say you're lucky. No, you've been preparing. You've been preparing. Take it from me, someone who's been YouTubing for over 11 years. And today, again, I'm starting afresh with a new concept, new strength, new ideology, and I will push until the whole world can hear me say, you have a purpose. Because it is my calling. It is something that God has put inside of me to help mankind, to help awaken the giant that is each and every one. So, you take those nuggets, you go be your best self, you go and dictate to the world who you are. You don't let the world dictate to you who you are, because that's what the world will do. The world is very good at telling you who you are. Oh, you're plus size, you're not healthy, you're fat. Oh, you're this, you're from a poor background family, you're from a disadvantaged family, you're disadvantaged. Stand up, rise up. You define yourself. I'll see you in season 2. It has been an amazing season. Please tell your mom, your dad, your sister, and most importantly, tell your ex to subscribe so they can be a better person. This is Beaumovation, where beauty meets motivation.